Hey there, fellow explorers! Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about something that might seem a little strange, an airline that only has one commercial flight per month. You might be wondering which airline is this, or why would an airline do that? Well, there are actually a few reasons. The airline we are talking about today is Eastern Airlines, which only operates one commercial flight per month. It's a question that may have crossed your mind, especially if you're a seasoned traveler or aviation enthusiast. Eastern Airlines, an entity with a rich history, is known for its current operation of just one commercial flight per month. But this wasn't always the case. Let's take a step back in time to understand the journey of this once mighty airline. Our story begins in the year 1926. That's when Eastern Airlines first spread its wings, and it didn't take long for it to soar. Over the decades, Eastern Airlines grew, becoming one of the country's most recognized airlines. By the mid-20th century, it was part of the elite group known as the Big Four Airlines, which dominated commercial aviation in the United States. However, like many epic tales, Eastern Airlines' story was not without its share of turbulence. The airline filed for bankruptcy in 1991, marking an end to an era. The mighty had fallen, and the skies seemed a little less bright without the iconic Eastern Airlines. But as they say, every cloud has a silver lining. Eastern Airlines was revived in 2011, much to the delight of many. However, this time around, the airline decided to take a different approach. Instead of operating multiple flights daily, as it had in its heyday, Eastern Airlines made a surprising decision. The revived airline would operate just one commercial flight per month. This unique operational model intrigued many and raised quite a few eyebrows. But what led to this decision? The answer to that lies in the fascinating journey of Eastern Airlines, a journey marked by significant highs and lows, triumphs and setbacks, but through it all, a spirit that refused to be grounded. With its rich history and unique operational model, Eastern Airlines is indeed a fascinating subject. We'll continue to delve deeper into the story of Eastern Airlines in the following scenes, so buckle up because we're just getting started on this incredible journey. Eastern Airlines was once among the titans of the American aviation industry. In the golden age of American aviation, there were four top dogs that dominated the skies. These airlines were United, American, TWA, and of course, Eastern Airlines. This period, known as the Big Four era, was a time when these companies set the standard for air travel in the United States. Eastern Airlines distinguished itself from the pack in several ways. For one, it was a pioneer in establishing profitable routes. The airline capitalized on the bustling activity along the East Coast, connecting major cities like New York, Boston, and Miami, with an efficiency that was unmatched at the time. This strategic move allowed Eastern to claim a significant share of the market and solidify its position among the Big Four. But Eastern didn't just stop at carving out profitable routes. It also introduced the concept of shuttle services, forever changing the way we think about short-haul flights. Imagine being able to hop on a plane in New York and land in Washington, D.C. just an hour later, without having to worry about missing your flight. That was the convenience Eastern brought to the table, and it was a game changer. However, the Big Four era wasn't without its challenges. The competition between these airlines was fierce, and it had a profound impact on the shape of the U.S. aviation industry. Each airline strove to outdo the others, leading to rapid innovation and development in the sector. This competition pushed Eastern to continually evolve and adapt, ensuring they remained at the forefront of the industry. Eastern Airlines was not just a participant in the Big Four era, it was a key player. Its strategies and innovations not only shaped its own future, but also played a significant role in shaping the U.S. aviation industry as a whole. So when we look at the American aviation industry today, we can't ignore the profound influence of Eastern Airlines. Eastern Airlines was a key player in the Big Four, shaping the U.S. aviation industry as we know it today. Like many great empires, Eastern Airlines also experienced its fall. The year was 1991. Eastern Airlines, once a titan of the skies, a beacon of American aviation, found itself grounded. The airline was lodged deep in the throes of bankruptcy. With its wings clipped, Eastern Airlines was left with no choice but to cease operations. The cause? A perfect storm of labor disputes and crippling financial difficulties. Labor disputes were a constant thorn in Eastern's side. Tensions between the airline's management and its labor unions had been simmering for years, eventually boiling over into full-blown strikes. The airline was no stranger to financial woes either. High fuel prices and a saturated market had eaten away at Eastern's profits, driving the airline deeper into debt. But as they say, the night is darkest before the dawn, and for Eastern Airlines, a new dawn was just over the horizon. In 2011, the airline was given a second lease on life, rising from the ashes of bankruptcy like a phoenix. This rebirth, however, came with a significant change in the airline's operational model. Gone were the days of daily flights to numerous destinations. In its new incarnation, Eastern Airlines made the decision to operate only one commercial flight per month. This may seem like an unconventional approach, but it was a calculated move. By focusing on a single flight, Eastern Airlines could pour all its resources into ensuring that this one flight was the best it could be. It was a bold strategy, a gamble that paid off. Today, Eastern Airlines may not be the giant it once was, but it has carved out a niche for itself in the aviation industry. It has shown that it's not about the number of flights you operate, but the quality of service you provide. Despite its fall, Eastern Airlines managed to rise from the ashes, albeit with a drastically different approach. Now, the million-dollar question: why does Eastern Airlines only operate one commercial flight per month? Well, it's a tale of adaptability, strategy, and a keen understanding of the aviation industry. The aviation industry is a complex and challenging one. It's not just about zipping from one point on the globe to another. There are so many moving parts, from fuel costs, aircraft maintenance, to crew wages, and even the price of peanuts served on board. Eastern Airlines, like any other airline, has to grapple with these factors. But they've chosen a rather unique approach. By operating only one commercial flight per month, they've significantly reduced their exposure to these fluctuating costs. Imagine the savings from fuel costs alone, not to mention the reduction in wear and tear on their aircraft and the crew hours saved. It's a lean, mean aviation machine. But don't think for a second that the folks at Eastern Airlines are just kicking back and relaxing for the rest of the month. Oh no, they're busier than ever. You see, while they've reduced their commercial flights, they've ramped up their charter services. Charter flights are a different beast altogether. They're private flights where a person or a company hires an entire aircraft for a specific trip. And Eastern Airlines has become quite the specialist in this field. Whether it's flying a sports team to their next big game or whisking away a corporate team for a retreat, Eastern Airlines is the go-to charter service. This unique operational model might seem unusual, but it's a clever adaptation to the realities of the aviation industry. It allows Eastern Airlines to stay in the air, keep their costs down, and provide a specialized service that's in high demand. Eastern Airlines' decision to operate only one commercial flight per month might be unusual, but it's a testament to their adaptability in the ever-changing aviation industry. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next exciting video, where we will unravel another eye-opening world fact.